have the first 5 years been?
I think it's been great. However, okay, I'll go back to the first year. I think the first year was actually the worst of our 5 years. You know why?
Why?
Okay, I think first of all, we're adjusting, getting to know each other, and
you are a mommy's girl.
And then no, wait now. And then I started discovering certain things I didn't know about my boyfriend.
Like what?
Do you want me to say this here?
No, I'm just wondering.
You scattered the whole house.
That's normal now.
With clothes everywhere.
But you too, you have your own way. You're scattered.
That's what I'm saying. So we basically started discovering each other, learning to know more about ourselves. And then I guess that was where everything just all hell just broke loose. But by the second year, I guess we started understanding ourselves. I started understanding you more. I started understanding how you work as a person. And then, yeah, I think it's actually been the graph has just been all the way up since then.
I think generally 2 different people from 2 different kinds of, and then me, I'm more of a outgoing guy, and you are more stay at home, mommy, daddy. So the adjustment period took 1 to 2 years of adjustment. Then after that,
it stabilized.
It stabilized, yeah, and then we stabilized. Then also with work, also, because you were doing your own work, which had a lot to do with your family.
Yeah.
True. And me, my own work didn't even have anything to do with my family at all. So it was trying to strike the balance between your family and my family, because my family also need to be involved. So. How did we meet? Well, we met in secondary school. She came for one of our church activities at a certain time, and we also had these parties we used to do, people's parties, house parties. So we went for a house party, and she was there. I danced with her at that house party. And you were dating my friend. You were dating...
Yeah, I know your friend.
Yes, we were dating him, and... Well, he now said we should swap girlfriends.
Can you imagine?
I told you now. That was a long time ago. We're in secondary school, so he said we should swap girlfriends. So I should call his own girlfriend, and he'll call my own girlfriend, and we'll try and swap. So that was then. So I called you, and we were friends. And then the last time, at that time, when I stopped talking to you at that time, was when Olumide said I picked up the phone one day. I called you, and your brother was like, "My sister doesn't want to talk to you anymore." You can't remember.
I remember.
Then the next time I now met you was at Wale's party.
Yeah, Badagry.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, how did we meet? I've known you for for so long. I think the first time I met you, I was 12. I think the turning point was when we met at Wale's party in Badagry. That was when, every time you had talked to me, I used to feel okay, who is this short boy? Always wearing baggy shorts, white t-shirts, all the time. When the other finer, taller guys in Green Springs. When I now met you at Badagry, we actually came to pick you up from your house.
It wasn't my house, it was Buadi's house.
Whoever's house it was. But when we came to pick you, I was with my friend in the car. And the minute I saw you, I was like, oh my God, this boy has transformed. He's now carrying weight, see his chest, he's looking like a fine woman. And then I told her, I said...
You like the things
actually, very funny. And then I was like, this is the guy I'm going to dance with all night. I'd made up my mind, even before...
So you were doing shakara?
We had planned for you. And then... I was right. At the party, you're the only guy I danced with throughout
And
the
there was
night.
no other correct guy there.
Well,
no?
I didn't observe if there was any other guy or not, but it was just I was looking at her. Then the next day we went to Whispering Palms. And they were together for the whole day.
And you were just holding my hand.
They're like, you were holding my hand. I wasn't holding your hand. It was the other guy. You were holding my hand. And then, I remember when we were going, you kept whispering in my ear that, Keke, I really like you. Keke, can you remember?
But,
See, we got to Lagos.
But you two, you really like me now.
I don't know.
Shebi, you just said that you said I was the only one you wanted to dance with.
Anyways, you kept telling me how much you really liked me, how you've always liked me. And I think that was the end. I traveled to Canada and that was it. And then I came home, my brother...
And then you broke my heart.
We came to Nigeria on holidays one summer. And then Olumide was doing his 25th. And then Wale invited you for the party. And then you came. And by then you were now looking so skinny and dead again. I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? This guy looks so, like, what?
It's not easy now. I told you I was sick now.
And now, eventually, I found out you were ill, and everything. And then we now kept in touch. And then, yeah. And then I went back to Canada. And then there was even no Facebook. I think it was just, we used to send each other
emails.
Even
though you said I was this thing, you were still...
No, we're still friends. Like, you're always a nice guy. You were always nice. So we kept in touch. And then you would call me. I'll call you. You send me messages. You send me emails. Then it was emails. There was no Facebook. There was no, I think it was 5.
High Five.
Yeah, it was High Five then. And then we now moved from High Five to, I think, Facebook. And then from Facebook...
But you don't really answer your Facebook.
And whatever. I used to call me, used to spend money on... Even when I had a boyfriend in Canada. Wale was... You were always there. Every birthday, Wale would send me something.
Yeah, as my friend now.
As your friend. Then that's how you do for friends. Every year. Every year, Wale would send me a gift. You would send me something. I'm a friendly person. You would call me. We would spend like an hour or two on the phone. I think it was at that point. I was like, this guy's all right. It's okay.
But you had a boyfriend now. So you broke my heart.
You had girlfriends.
Which girlfriend?
Wale, you had plenty girlfriends.
No.
Okay.
Which girlfriend?
I'm sure you Unilag boys. You had plenty girlfriends, Wale.
I never had any girlfriend.
Okay, that's history. That's history now. So, yeah, I think that's how we met. How did you find out my ring size, Wale?
How did I find out the ring size? I can't remember, man. I asked someone now. I think I asked them. Was it your sister or your mom?
Wale, let's not even.
Do you know her?
Of course I know her.
I asked you.
No, of course you asked me. We're not our own. Is it proposal story?
I asked you, Abby. I asked her. She told me.
I told you. Okay. Well, we didn't have any of those going down on one knee, put rose petals everywhere, all that style. No. Wale just went traditional. So basically, what happened was, he just called me to your house. I thought you were going to break up with me because the way you sounded on the phone. And then I came to your house and you're like, I need to talk to you. Just go to my room. And he's like, okay. You now started yarning all those your stuff, your lyrics. Will you marry me? Can you remember? And then I started laughing. And I fell off your bed. And you got angry that I was laughing. I wasn't taking it serious and you left. And then I came to beg you. I said, okay, sorry. Ask me again. And then I said, okay, yes, I'm married. There was no ring. There was nothing. And I said, okay, now that we know we are getting married, when you go back to Canada, here's the money. Buy your ring. And that was
are you complaining?
Not at all.
It's better you have agreement. If you are in agreement, it's better. So that's how I knew her ring size. I asked her.
Yeah.
How have children affected our sex life? Definitely, when you have kids, you don't have that alone time as much anymore because, the kids come first a lot of the time, and the kid is an individual in itself.
Yeah.
So, they have needs, and they have needs mostly from the mother, and the father has to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
I think we've been able to understand and have a reasonable pattern. I think so. Things are okay.
I don't think it's really affected our sex life that much. We've always had sex. So we've never really... We just planned. Now we just schedule how... how it happened.
So the thing is, sex doesn't take too long now. We just can quickly run things. So
You run the package.
just make time to quickly run things. And then if you are both on the same page now, so you know.
What is the biggest challenge
Kai.
we faced?
There are so many. What is the biggest challenge? Okay, when you lost your dad, that was a big challenge. The period when you lost your dad was very, and then, you know, also when you were pregnant for the first time, it was new territory. So no one knew. I've never been a father before. Never been in that situation before. And I know you've never been in that situation before. So definitely it was a big challenge. But most of these challenges, I don't see them as challenges because of the commitment. So I know there are going to be challenges. It's part of it. Yeah. So. How about you? What do you think?
Well, yeah, my dad, that one was terrible. For me, I think that's the biggest challenge. Like, when he was sick and then that whole process. I felt like I lost myself as a wife. Like, I wasn't, as a wife and as a mother, I felt like I wasn't, like, physically I was there, but mentally I wasn't there. Like, I wasn't there for you. This is actually very emotional for me right now, like, shit. I felt like I wasn't there for you. I felt like I wasn't there for Darasimi. I felt like my mind and everything was just focused on my dad. Like, I just wanted him to be fine, to be well. So, like, I really wasn't there. Like, I really, really wasn't there and everything. But he's in a better place now, so what can I say? Then I think the next big one was when we lost that baby. Yeah, I think that one was I think for me that was like another like really, really like another really serious time for us. Even though we did actually now people will know, but we never really spoke about it. So I think for me those were the two major challenges we faced. But one thing I can say is that through those challenges, it made me realize how special you are. And that you would do anything for me. And that regardless of what happens, that you've chosen to accept me for who I am, like my flaws and all. Because in that period, I'm sure you saw so many sides of me that you had never seen before in your life. Even after he passed, but like, I think the hardest was even from that period till the year after he passed, right? So I think you saw so many sides of me, but still, you would accept me, you still love me, you still spoil me, you know? So yeah, I think that's
But we're all human.
Yeah,
I also have my own issues. So there are times when it's not been. So I understand.
Yeah.
What's the biggest lie you have told me?
Biggest lie. Have I lied to you before?
Many times.
Wait. No, you know when you delay telling the truth, it's not the same thing as lying.
What's the meaning of that?
Biggest lie.
Don't think too much. Just say.
Ooh, let me say one interesting lie. There was one day.
It's not about interesting lie. This is biggest lie.
I'm saying the one I can remember, the one about the tracker.
All right.
When we started to put trackers in the cars, can you remember? Okay. When we started, when the drivers.
What's the lie about that?
So there was a day we were supposed to be going out, and then you're waiting for me in the house, and you were like, "Babe, we have to go here." And I was like, "Oh, I'm coming. I'm already in Magodo. I'm ready close to the house. I'm almost at the house." And you're like, Keke, where are you? I said I'm coming. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll soon be at the house. Apparently, I was at Mom's house. And they're like, do you think I don't know where you are? I've forgotten that there was a tracker in the car. And they were like, do you think I don't know where you are? And I'm like...
Funny enough, me, I can't remember.
Can't you remember?
This thing you're saying is big.
That by the time
Tell me something big that I will say,
I can't remember. Honestly, I'm being honest, I can't remember.
I can't remember. No. Me too, I can't remember, to be honest.
Who is the first person you thought you'll be marrying?
When I've already read the question.
Who? Okay, now I'm asking you.
Me?
Yeah. Who did you ever think you'll marry first?
You.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like for real?
Yes.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Okay, next question.
If Wedding Channel Africa sponsored your honeymoon, where would you go?
Ooh.
I know that you love that kind of question.
Ooh. Where would I go?
I didn't even need to think.
Because there are like 3 or 4 places I'm thinking about in my head.
Do quickly.
I think Bahamas, one. Some Asian country.
You don't even need to be specific.
Thailand.
It's Thailand. Okay.
Yeah, Thailand. Oh, yes. So either of those 2. What are my 3 best qualities?
Okay. Yeah. You are caring. You are very helpful. You want everything to be taken care of.
I'm a very organized person.
Yes, you're quite organized. Yeah, it's good. It's okay. Is that the word? Organized, okay. And you are caring. You care for people genuinely. Yeah, and you also, I think you are a loyal person too.
Yeah, I like that word, loyal.
Yeah, you're loyal. I think that those are your 3. You're organized, you're caring, and you're loyal. Those are your 3 best qualities, in my opinion, as of now.
Now?
Yes, now.
Okay, so it can change.
Of course, yes.
If you found out I went to jail, what would you think I went there for?
Kai, I don't think you ever... What can make you go to jail? You are the most quickly clean person ever. I can't imagine. Okay, maybe driving offense.
Did you have to emphasize on one drive? Do I drive bad?
Maybe you bash somebody or you... Is it that driving offense, or maybe somebody duped you or scammed you and you didn't know what you were doing. The person didn't give you complete information and then you fell into the net.
Okay.
Those are apart from that, the you that I know, I don't see any reason why you would be in police net.
God forbid.
How has marriage changed you? You should have enough ammo for this one now.
How has marriage changed me?
It has changed your life completely. Changed your character, changed everything about you.
I think marriage has made me selfless. Basically thinking about others before myself. It's like I have to think about you first. Even subconsciously, even when I don't plan on doing it, I have to think about Wale is okay, then the girls are okay, then my mom is okay.
Is your mom your
I'm just saying,
spouse?
Then I'm just saying, like in general, like it's made me think about other people before I think about myself. Do you understand?
Okay.
So it made me, I think, a more selfless person. I think I'm becoming more like you. That's another thing. There are certain things I do now, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Like, okay, this is not you. This is Wally. Like, okay, readjust yourself.
Are they good things?
Some of them are good. Some of them are not so good.
So I do not so good things.
We all do not so good things from time to time now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But more good.
More, obviously, definitely more good. Then I think marriage it's made me a stronger person. And a little bit more dependent, even though now I'm very dependent on you for almost everything, but it's made me a little bit...
But I'm also very dependent on you too.
I know, but what I'm saying is, before we got married, it was always mommy, daddy, Daddy does everything for me, mommy does everything. But like now, it's made me, maybe because also now I have a husband and I have children, it's made me more, how will I put it, more responsible. You know? What do you think?
Yeah,
do you think I'm more
no,
responsible
of course,
now?
yes, you are. Yes.
What growth have you seen in me?
All the things you've said now.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you want to say something, but you don't want to say it until it's okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can you stay off sex with me for $2 million for 2 years?
For 2 years?
Yeah.
What kind of question is this, for God's sake? You don't want $2 million, Abby?
You make more than
I'll give you part of it now. I'll give you some, because it's two of us, we are working together. So
but you have more money than this now.
You're a bigger boy you want to finish me in the public eye.
Okay, so basically,
I don't have $2 million. Though.
Yet. So you're basically telling me that for $2 million, you will have sex with me for 2 years. It's a question.
What are you saying now? You don't want money.
Read the question first. I want money.
It's a task for us to embark on together. So
we'll be in it together?
Yes, now. And we'll share the money.
And then after you
you understand. Exactly.
To make up money.
So I think it's straightforward. It's agreement now.
It's agreement, okay. So. What if I don't agree? What if I don't agree?
Why won't you agree?
I have the money, so
you have the money?
Yes, I have the money.
Oh, you have the money?
Yes.
Then that's the biggest lie you've told me now.
By faith, I'm receiving it.
No, okay. Don't worry. We are good. Let's just take my answer like that and let's move on. Where do you find these questions? If you had to save somebody, me or the kids, who would you save?
Me. I'll save you first.
You save me first,
yeah.
I mean.
It would be the hardest decision I would have to make. God forbid, I'll never be in that situation, but if I ever find ourselves in that situation, my husband comes first. So I didn't even have to think about it, yeah.
That's deep.
My husband and the kids. And the children.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Would you quit your job to save our marriage?
Of course, yes.
Why?
Without a doubt. Because I don't have to be doing my job. I can do... I work to put food on the table for myself and my family. But I can also do other stuff to put food on the table for myself and my family. So my marriage is very important to me because part of the reason why I work is to sustain my marriage. So unless you say I should quit my job and not do any other job and not make any money and just be married to you, then that means you will have to
work.
Have so much money. Maybe not work, but have so much money. But we need money.
Yeah.
So the money question is there. So if the money question is answered, then definitely I quit my job. Who wants to work?
But in general, you will quit your job to save our marriage?
Of course, yes. What can I do for you to divorce me?
Honestly, nothing.
That's deep.
Nothing. Before I married you, trust me, I thought everything out. Like, what is the worst that can happen? And I think that's even how I think we've even run our marriage. Like, that's how we've been so like, okay, what is the worst thing Wale can, like, what's the worst thing you can do to me? And
but me, I don't even think of the worst thing you can do to me because I don't like to think.
Yeah, take things that far.
Bad.
Yeah.
I just try and be positive always. And because I believe the way you see things is the way things will unfold for you.
Yeah.
And if you are consciously
thinking of negative
things,
of course, eventually.
If you're thinking of negative things, you should be thinking of solutions.
Yeah.
So if you are consciously thinking of negative things just for the fun of it, it's not.
It doesn't yield any fruit.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So nothing. Hi, Olawale. Olawale ni So yeah, this is just a love note to you. I love you. I love you very much. I've loved you from the very first time we met since I was 12. Even though, yes, it really wasn't evident yet then. But you know how much I love you. You know how much I respect you. You know how much I adore you. You know how much I appreciate the way you take care of myself, the girls, my family, my mom. And I'm so proud of the man you've become. I can see God's hand upon your life every single day. The way you hustle, the way you go all out for our family. I just want to say thank you. And my prayer is that God would take you to that level where He wants you to get to. And I pray that you continue to discover God every single day in His own special way, and you develop your own special relationship with Him. I look forward to spending the remaining 100 years of our lives together in better for better, everything better, better, till it gets to best. And yes, I love you and I always will.
Folake, I'm really, really, really grateful to God for letting you come into my life. You've been a rock to me. You've helped me grow. You've helped me become more than I thought I would ever be. And with you, I feel a sense of safety, sense of comfort, sense of not being afraid to face the future. You're a wonderful mother. You're a wonderful friend, a wonderful partner, wonderful companion. You've really shown me what it is to love somebody, what it is to have somebody's back, to be loyal to the end. And I appreciate you so much. I just want to tell you I love you so much, and I'll always be there for you. I'll love you till the end of my days.